And we are live. Welcome to the 10th episode of the PlatsTalk podcast. Big number 10. We did 10 episodes in a year, Wildcrafters. I'm joined by Wildcrafters. So, Wildcrafters, how are you today?
I think we met our goal of almost one a month.
You didn't start with a word! You didn't start with one word today!
That's videos. I only start with one word with videos.
No, you started with one word on literally all of the PlatsTalks before this.
No.
Yes. No.
PlatsTalk, sometimes I've done more than once. I think of PlatsTalk 3 I did. I started off the sentence.
In PlatsTalk 3, how do you
Yes.
remember? How do you remember precisely that it was
Because you do the
PlatsTalk?
exact same thing.
What was PlatsTalk 3? It was EU Spring Series and Sunless Con vs. Musty, right?
Yeah, and we were starting off.
Bro, do you remember all the topics?
I started off the conversation, and you got upset that I didn't start with a word, so I told you I'm not doing it for this. So take it up.
I have a question. Yes, rip the word. You rip the word sad face. Thank you, Relevant. Thank you. He did not start with the word. Do you actually I want to quiz you. While I am doing the notifications, because Me6 does not send them out automatically for some reason, and I don't know why, and that's very annoying. I have a quick thing for you. Do you remember every single PlatsTalk topic? I want to see how many of them you remember.
Nope. I will not.
How many do you remember? How many?
I remember the Sunless Con Musty. We talked about why we're doing good in threes. That was me, you, Matt Dub.
Those are both correct. I know those.
I know they are. Spring Series, you kind of said that one. EUNA. We
did both. We did both Spring Series.
Talked about the difference between twos and threes.
Did we? Did we do that?
We did, yeah. The difference between twos and threes and like rotations. We talked about that.
Let me. I'm literally pulling up the PlatsTalk playlist right now.
More topics we're gonna do in the future.
Well, no. Okay, so I'll read you, because it's the 10th PlatsTalk. I will read you every single topic that we've ever done. Okay.
Yeah.
Episode 1. We started on April 28th, so it's almost been a year that we've been doing these. So first topic was NA Spring Series and Rocket League's community. Second one was rule number 1 and NA versus EU playstyles. Third one was EU Spring Series and Sunless Con versus Musty. Fourth one was Cloud9 roster changes and our 3v3 team. Fifth one was Rocket League going free to play and the future of PlatsTalk. Sixth one was cross-platform progression and the rank system. We're going to actually be following up on that rank system topic today. We're going to be talking about that one. We'll get into that a bit later, though. Seventh one was everything else coming with Rocket League free-to-play. Eighth one was soul mechanics and team plays. That's where we talked about the mechanics, because we took like a 5 months. We took like a 5 month. We took like a 5 month break, and then the last one, episode 9, which was only a month ago, March 3rd, that was roster changes and high diamond. So we're doing okay right now. You know, we're doing okay in terms of PlatsTalks. But today we have 2 topics. First, an announcement about my channel. I was very busy for the last month, and that is why there were no videos. I am working on a couple of bigger projects. I want to have probably 1 video out this week, and then I might start just trickling in a couple of more fun projects, just like some gameplays here and there. But I have a pretty heavy project that I'm working on that I want to have ready probably later this week, so stay tuned for that. It is a shorter video. It's only about 3 minutes, but it's a montage story style video, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm very excited for it. The next thing is that we are currently doing the biggest event in MTX history. Is currently underway. It is the MTX Gaming Freestyle event. There is going to be matches for that. Current speculated start times, I think we're going to have 2 streams tomorrow, and I think the start times are 3:30 p.m. EDT, and then the second stream would start at 5:10 p.m. EDT. I'm going to be joined with Skips for that first stream, and then Wildcrafters will be joining me for that second stream for some of the casting. So that will be live on twitch.tv/MTXGamingGG. So that event, I don't know. You've played in that event, so you want to give your thoughts on that really quickly?
Yeah, it's a good event.
I mean, the judging is a bit.
Judging's a bit off, but
it was a bit off. There in the Wildcrafters versus Meta series, it's tough when I'm on my own, so I'm kind of looking forward to having some help. But in the Wildcrafters versus Meta series, the judging was very terrible, to say the least. I mean, that was a disaster, because I was managing both A and B streams at once, trying to judge all of them. So those 2 were a disaster. It got better as the day went on. I think in the U versus Scavenger one, then it was fine.
Blaze.
What?
You anchored my Google.
How did I anger your Google?
Somehow my Google started listening and it started giving me like the description of what a judge is.
How did I anger your? Aren't you wearing headphones?
You anchored my Google. What did you
How
do?
loud are your headphones?
They're quiet. I have you at 10%.
How did I anger your stupid Google? What the heck? I mean, I can't say hey Google because my thing is off. I keep my Google Assistant off. But anyways,
I have like 5 Sun
yes,
Googles.
relevant. I will mention how epic GamerCat is. MTX has a. Do I have a picture of GamerCat? Do I got a picture of GamerCat that I can show quickly? I think I do.
Do you?
Let's see here. Do I have a picture of GamerCat that I can show? I think relevant. I think I have some on my PC. I've got a couple of them.
It's kind of weird. You have it on there.
No, I have it on my PC because I have the custom emotes. I made the custom emotes, like all the GamerCat emotes. So I've got them all on my computer. Where is? You know what? We'll go with GamerCat headphones. This is GamerCat. This is Relevance Cat, everyone. Very stylish, I will say. You've seen GamerCat before, right?
Yes.
Obviously. MTX's, it was never in the degree of official, but screw it. You know what? GamerCat is now the official
since we're
mascot.
talking about the topic about that event's coming up.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be the winners? Like the 2 finalists?
Ooh, of MTX?
Of MTX, who do you think is be the 2 finalists?
Exactly. Pretty nice headphones, relevant. Relevant. So I think that the first semifinal is between Scavenger and Robbie. I think that's going to be a really close game, but I ultimately think that Scavenger is going to win that one. And then Akimbo versus Meta. No offense to Meta.
That's just an unfair battle.
I don't think that that's going to be very close, if I'm being honest. Akimbo's freestyles. What was Akimbo's high? Akimbo did have, I think, a higher all-time score than Meta. If I can find it.
8.5.
Yeah, Akimbo had an 8.5. I think Meta didn't get past an 8, right?
No, Meta got an 8 for the 124 ground
He
pinch.
got an 8 for a 124 ground pinch. I think, yes, I agree with you, Relevant. My current prediction, I'm going to talk about that on the stream tomorrow, but I do think that Scavenger is going to win it all. He's probably one of the better mechanical players. I think
it's going to come down to Akimbo versus Scavenger.
It will. I really wanted, though, I thought that Akimbo, I think the biggest upsets that we've seen were Meta beating you, and then, because I didn't expect that at all, and then, as well, another huge upset was Akimbo beating Robbie, and that came down to the wire. So I half expected we're going to come in. I came into the event, I'm thinking, okay, we're going to have a Scavenger and Robbie grand finals, and then instead of that being the grand finals, that is a semifinal. So one of those players will not make the grand finals, which is kind of crazy to think about. Now, GamerCat is very stylish, but I'm going to have to take her off screen right now so we can view the PlatsTalk banner. So give me 1 minute, and there we go. I apologize to GamerCat. Yeah, I was surprised that Robbie lost too, but let's actually get into the events. We've been live for 8 minutes and 13 seconds.
And we already started talking about something
And we've just talked about MTX stuff. You know what? That can be, I guess, almost like a little subtopic. Let's get into the first topic of today, though. Leth hitting 1 million subscribers. So I am not like the biggest Leth fan. I still do watch a lot of his videos, but I think that out of all of us, and you are a bigger Leth fan than I am.
Yes, I am.
You weren't even on the stream when he hit 1 million.
No, I was in a 1v1.
You were in a 1v1. Your favorite content.
I was in a 1v1 against a Diamond 3, yeah. I was in a 1v1 against a Diamond 3. And then Akimbo was just said, he's like, oh, Leth hit 1 million. And I'm like, what?
Your
and of
favorite
course, the game
content
just started.
Your favorite content creator hits 1 million subscribers, and you weren't even there. Now, mind you, when Sunless hit 1 million...
I know. I listened to the speech he
You
had.
listened to the
on
speech.
his mic for me. I listened to his speech. I was there for the speech. I heard the entire speech. But I was following the entire day, the entire time. And the moment I went to a 1v1, where I could not leave, he hits the 1 million.
You were following the stream was like an hour long. That's it. The stream was not very long. I was like watching it. I was like just doing something.
YouTube channel every now and then.
I was just doing something and I was just watching it. And then I did see. I don't think I saw the whole speech. I saw part of it though. But it was a cool moment.
Speech.
Did you see the whole speech?
Yes, I did.
I saw part of it, but it was good. And what I like about Leth is that the content is just so, like, I don't watch much of, like, Leth's Road to SSL, which would probably surprise a lot of people. I didn't watch any of Leth's Road to SSL. I love the profile pictures. He would post them on his YouTube community tab. I would always look at them. So those were always amazing. And perfect. Just got confirmation from Meta. The times for the freestyle event tomorrow, sorry to interrupt here, if you are from MTX, is very important. Semifinal number 1 between Scavenger and Robbie, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Semifinal 2 between Akimbo and Meta, 5:10 p.m. Eastern Time. That will be announced in MTX Gaming after the stream. The link to MTX is in the description. And again, that will be streamed on twitch.tv/MTXGamingGG. So I saw the Discord DM. I thought it might be a good idea to announce it now I'm live. But anyways, I think that Leth, though, he is the 5th to hit 1 million, right?
No, there's definitely more.
Does Mertzy have 1 million? Because who else could be higher?
No, he doesn't.
No, Mertzy's at 1.31 million. So Leth isn't the 5th. Okay.
He's not the 5th.
Top Rocket League YouTubers. I'm literally just Googling this right now. I don't know who the most subscribed YouTubers are anymore. But Leth is somewhere at the top. He's definitely in the top 10. Because who else would have gotten 1 million? Like, Jazer has it. Who else? Linkaroo doesn't have it.
Squishy Muffins would have had it probably.
Sorry?
Squishy Muffins.
Well, I know Squishy has it. So, the first was, John, Sunless Khan, Musty, Squishy, Mertzy, Jazer, and Leth? Is there only 7? No. Wait. No, I think there's only 7. Because Leth said something about it on his stream. Yeah, I said Musty. Because Leth on his stream said that if he were to hit it, it would be 3 Americans and 2 Canadians. But I didn't know if there were any EU at 1 million because I just assumed Mertzy was next. But Mertzy has 1.31 million. Waiton, I think, has less. Waiton doesn't have a lot. Waiton has 257k. Also, welcome to the stream, Meta. And Akimbo, I will not tell Mitch that because I don't know what it means, and I'll just tell him after the stream.
What is it? What is he saying?
I'm not even gonna say. And then I'm not getting 1 million subs in 3 days. Just so you guys know, for chat, we're only gonna read it. Like, we'll be answering questions in chat in between topics. That way, it keeps the flow of the podcast going because this will be posted after. I am still reading everything, but it's gonna be answered in between topics and stuff. But as I was saying, I think that Leth's modded content is easily his best. I don't know if you agree with me, but
well, it's content that gets the most views probably would be his Road to Supersonic Legend.
Well, Road to SSL, and yeah, he just started a new one, and I like the. I do really like. I know what GL means. Meta was about something else. I really like the profile pictures. So we kind of create jokes about all those. So we had like our nicknames for each other, and we just kind of joked around with those profile pictures, and we thought of ideas for them. We didn't post them, or I didn't post them, and I had one idea for it, which I'm not going to announce that. But it was a lot of. It was a lot of fun to follow those pictures, and that was probably the strongest part of Road to SSL in my mind.
Now, here's my most important question to you.
Okay.
What was your favorite name and favorite picture from the SSL series?
I think that my favorite name has to be Squishy Buffins, because that's funny. And then I think that
favorite G.
My I'm getting there. My favorite picture, without a doubt, was Ferret G. That one, I was debating taking. I gotta find it. There's a video. I gotta find something. Hold on. Where is Ferret Walk 1 hour? I gotta show chat this. This is gonna be. So I don't know if any of you guys watch the 8-Bit Drummer on Twitch. It's he's a really good streamer. I like his video, but. I just gotta quickly show chat.
Was Lethamyr one?
No, that was the one that I had said I could submit, but I never did. So if I go to PlatsTalk, this video, I was debating putting Garrett's face on this and then just adding Leth's tweet at the end as like as like a meme or like a shit post, and then I never did, because I've made a bunch of shit posts before, but I just like never post them, because then it's like, oh, I kind of, not that they're bad or anything, but it's like a lot of like stuff about like personal life in general. I'll just make shit posts about and then like just show my friends. So I never post them. But yeah, I was gonna put Garrett's face on this and then end it with the Ferret G tweet from Leth, and I never did it just because like I got busy, as I said. But you know, we're just gonna let this play. No interruptions. I'm just gonna let this song quickly play out. I'm not playing the full hour, by the way. I'll play a little bit.
You playing Rocket League right now?
No.
You're not playing in the background?
No, I'm not. I never do. We're doing PlatsTalk. I never play in the background.
I usually play in the background, but not today.
We're just letting, I'm just letting Furt Walk finish here.
How much viewers we got right now?
I think I have 2.
You're peaking.
This is the highest speed PlatsTalk, to be honest.
Well, like you said, we have more than that. We had Akimbo, Relevant, Meta.
Yeah, we had 3 at a time, and then people left.
My God.
But anyways,
you already peaked.
Moving on, we're just gonna keep talking about Leth hitting 1 million. I'm glad that he did. I'm glad
he did it before his birthday, because now we can have the video where Sunless has to eat his.
I saw the video. The video is on Twitter, by the way. So what Sunless did? Do I have a screenshot of it? Let me go. I gotta go to Sunless's Twitter and find this. Sunless Con. He has a picture. He posted a video of him. It was a cake that was in the shape of a shoe, and then he ate it. And it was on Twitter. It's a funny video, but he said, "I'm a man of my word. Happy birthday, Lethamyr." And then it was a cake in the shape of a shoe. It was actually pretty cool.
How much dislikes did you get for that?
I don't know. I never read the comments, but I mean, I thought it was funny. I don't know. Did Leth say anything about it?
He probably did. Yeah, he did in one of his videos. He commented on it.
Let me see. I'm on Leth's Twitter right now. When was it? Okay, I gotta keep just scrolling down. Because it would have been on the 31st. Oh yeah, Leth just retweeted it. But then, oh wow, Space Station made Leth a cake on his birthday. That actually looks really good. It was for 1 million subs. Wow.
Oh, probably.
That was
He's a part
really
of SSG
good.
though. He's a part of SSG.
I knew that already. But yeah, Leth is an example of like someone who's like a really good pro to content creator transition, and I think that's the same thing.
Well, he can still guarantee compete up with pros. Like he's still.
I think
really
he could.
Good.
I think Leth is a good player, but I don't think that's what he wants to do anymore. Like I would rather Leth be a full-time content creator, and the reason is because he's doing daily uploads. He's doing really well on YouTube. Yes, he could definitely still hang with some of the best, but I think that him.
Well, he can beat Arsenal in a 1v1.
I think that him being a content creator is almost like a better idea in a certain sense. But the other thing that I will say,
Rizzo, how he retired to go into content.
Well, so
he's taking after Leth.
Yeah, exactly. I think that we're gonna see a lot of players in the future from the. So I started watching Rocket League. I don't know if you started watching RLCS before I did. I think you started after I did. I started watching RLCS in Season 4. So right now we're seeing a lot of those Season 4 era players stop playing. So players like Alot, Rizzo, Leth, who else? Magnus. There's not that many of those Season 4, even those Dignitas Dynasty area players that are actually still around. So Leth is one of the examples of, I'm done playing competitively. I'm going to go try a bunch of different stuff. So he tried coaching. He was the coach for Mouse Sports. He tried casting and then landed on content creation. And I think that is a good fit for him. I think that his content is, and I don't know if you agree with me on this. Yes, a lot of it is very, or even another example, Sizz. Sizz is like a coach and a content creator as well. But I feel
he's
like
mainly the coach though for Energy. It's what he's known for.
Yeah, but he does have a YouTube channel and he does stream. But I think that Leth is a good example of like different
Rizzo.
content. Like something that's not your same 15-minute gameplay, something that has a twist to it, especially with the modded. That's why I like the modded. It's
Well, take a look
different.
at one of his videos he did today. He did the Rocket League map, but he turned into a snake.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's stuff like that that makes Leth's content enjoyable. And that's why I like watching Leth from time to time. I also think that we're going to see in the future a lot of these season 4 era players like Leth, and I'm just using season 4 cuz that's like kind of when I started. So I'm going to start, I don't believe that relevant. But I'm going to start.
What do you say?
I think we're going to start seeing players like we're already seeing Rizzo going into full content creation, which I do see why. And we're seeing that's another.
You're gonna start to see more of the older professionals start to go out
Like even
because of their age, and
I don't.
they're gonna start doing something with their lives
Yeah,
now.
I think so. Like you saw Leth, you saw like I wouldn't
You
be
just saw Rizzo.
surprised.
He was an old pro.
Who?
Rizzo.
Well, yeah, Rizzo had been around for a long time. These players that either are just kind of burning out or are not are kind of falling from the top. So I wouldn't be
Because
surprised.
you're gonna start to see Squishy. He's gonna go next, probably.
I don't think Squishy's gonna go next. I think that Squishy will play for. I think he'll probably play for one more season. But I did actually. That actually brings me to my next point. I don't know what year it was. It was either 2018 or 2019 where Squishy was doing an AMA, like a Q&A on Twitter. And I remember I read, well, this was when I had Twitter, so like when I actually used it. So this probably would have been 2019. 2019, maybe, I think it was 2019 Season 7 Worlds. Because I think he said something about being at an airport. And I remember I read a lot of the comments. And a lot of people were asking him, oh, what are you going to do after pro? And he said full-time content creator. So I think that for a lot of these pros right now to get on content creation, that is a good idea. You have already Arsenal, who's making content. Like, it's a good fallback for when their pro career will end. Now, mind you, a lot of these players still have a lot of time left. I think Squishy could still compete for at least one more season, if not more. Arsenal would probably compete for at least 2 more seasons, so at least 2 more years. Squishy would.
But another thing, think about Garrett. Garrett's one of the oldest pros now.
But here's the
Still
thing.
for
Well,
playing.
Garrett is only like, I think Garrett is 20.
You know, he's older than 20.
No, he's 20. Garrett is like, he won Worlds. He first played at age 15. I think Garrett was 19 when he won Worlds, if my memory is right. Because I remember I watched it on Subpar Podyssey. There was something about it, but I don't remember exactly. Let me see. Garrett. Born February 6, 2001. He is 20. I told you. Because I remember Squishy's the oldest player on NRG. Squishy's 21. And then, or he's 20, turning 21. And then I think Justin's the youngest. Justin is 18, turning 19. But I think that Lethamyr hitting a million subscribers, it shows that it's possible. And it's nice to see, more Rocket League YouTubers hitting it.
Yeah.
So,
Since Rocket League is such a little game, there's only like, 1.6 active members usually. So I'm missing 600,000 people. So you think this, people that have 2 million subscribers like Musty, they're getting viewers that don't even play Rocket League.
Well, I think that's part of it, but I mean, Rocket League has potential, and I think you have people like Leth in the scene. Like, I watch Leth, and I'm like, okay, this is what is possible with, like, modded stuff. With Squishy, you're watching Squishy. This is what is possible with gameplay. With Sunless and Musty, this is what is possible with new ideas. Then you're watching Leth. This is what is possible with mods. It shows you a whole different dynamic of the community. Like, Leth, I don't know of any other content creators that actively do modded as one of their... Like, Sunless does modded, yes. But when you think of modded content, you first think of Leth, without a doubt.
That, or you think of Sunless's aimbot.
Well, yeah, I when I first think of modded, I think of Leth and like Bacchus mod. But like when I think of a content creator that is major, like doing a lot of modded stuff, like I'd always think of Lethamyr. Like his modded maps, I have played a lot of them, or I've done a lot of them because I haven't played like with other people. But I've done like some of the maps. I did his Giant Rings map. I want to try the new one that he just made. But I think that Leth, it's a whole different side of the community that's great, and I like that. I like having that dynamic. So should we move on to the next topic? Do you have anything else to
Sure.
add?
Well, does chat have anything else to add or any questions about the
I
last
see
topic?
a couple questions. There's one, relevant, saying, Leth is my grandpa. I doubt that. I remember when DeBaby scored a ceiling double shot on Justin in the CSRL. I can't recall that moment. And then, does Musty count as a pro player?
Yes.
Technically,
He
yes.
signs the professional team.
He does count as a pro because he's the sub, but bear in mind, you have examples of pros who started their channels before they were actually pro, and I think Musty's main focus is he does count as a pro, but his main focus is and will probably always be for the foreseeable future, I'd say, content creation. Whereas you also have players like Squishy started posting Rocket League content in 2015, and he got out there because of his Rocket League content, essentially. But his pro career would probably be his main focus, if you kind of get what I'm saying. But I would say, yes, Musty does count as a pro, but his channel wasn't created as a fallback plan necessarily.
Nope.
So let's move on to Season 3. I'm going to be...
This is a big topic.
This is a big topic. I think this topic will probably... We've been live... This will probably take another half hour at least, but...
Probably.
I will be honest, I have such mixed feelings about Season 3. I will first say, before we talk about the ranks, let's just talk about everything else, because we're going to be talking about the ranks for a while.
We will, yes.
I love the theme. The racing theme of Season 3, it reminds me of my Forza Motorsport 5 days, and days when I'd really play a lot of driving racing games, not Forza Horizon, stuff
more of those.
Even Real Racing 3, I used to play that on iPad all the time. Stuff like Forza Motorsport 5, Mario Kart Wii. In a certain sense, it reminds me of those games. So I see that racing theme and I'm like, this is a perfect idea. Now, I will be honest, Season 2, I think it underdelivered in a certain sense. I initially loved the music theme of Season 2. I loved that, but then Neon Fields was terrible, and then the music kind of took a while to grow on me in a certain sense. I still, no offense to Cascade, just Closer is not my type of song. Flip Reset is still amazing. It's definitely the best song of Season 2. Solid Ground and Miles to Go are both really good. Good For Me is really good. Same Mistake is really good. Union is not... a lot of people do like it, but it's not my favorite. And then I don't like Closer at all. But I don't know if you agree with me on that. Season 2, in terms of the theme, it underdelivered in a certain sense.
Yes.
Because
compared to Season 3, Season 3 has a lot more of the high-scale upgrades from it. It's basically now we're in the new era of gaming, so everything's gonna start being upgraded, and this season is the big upgrade.
I see, because the new generation. I see what you're kind of getting at. That's not a bad theory, but
Everything's always because think about it, the entire HUD changed again, because now everything got a brand new cover for competitive. It's basically the SSL logo and you racing towards it, and each little game mode has a different icon now.
I do like, so I even like the new menu layout. I don't mind it, other than the fact that you need to hover over to see your division. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, that's one big problem
it's annoying. It's dumb.
They need to fix that.
But for me, who barely uses the menus anyways, because I just use Bacchus to, I have keybinds set.
But for console players, it's a big problem for us console players.
Well, for you, it's definitely a bigger issue. But I like the theme, and I think it's better than Season 2 because honestly, and I like DFH Circuit as well. I like how it's a much brighter map, and I also like how the depth perception is not terrible like Neon Fields, because the depth perception in Neon Fields, I don't know what is with it, but the first few times I played that map, it was garbage. I have Neon Fields on my dislike maps for the sole reason of you don't want to play it anymore.
No, it took over Neo Tokyo.
It did?
Yeah, it took over from my dislike list.
Well, you had Neo Tokyo disliked. I don't mind Neo Tokyo. My dislikes were, I had a dislike because they took Starbase Arc out of the rotation, so I had an extra dislike.
Yeah.
Now, we can talk about, you might have to talk about the Rocket Pass, because I'll be dead honest, I didn't even look at the Season 2 one. And...
Okay, so I'll talk about the new upgrade for the Rocket Pass. If you go to the previous seasons, when you hit level 70, you start getting random items. You don't know what they are, but they're painted and they're from the Rocket Pass.
Don't tell me they got rid of that.
What they did now is instead of it being randomized, the game now tells you what you get in paint. So you can go as far as you want, and you can see each and every paint for that exact item. What are your thoughts, Blaze?
I know why they're doing it, and I understand why they're doing it.
But I hate it.
I personally,
Because it always gives that suspense like, oh, I can get this item right now.
I see both
I can go
sides.
sell it.
That is a pretty big for me. I got the Rocket Pass in season 1, like not chapter, not season 1, like Rocket Pass season 1, like the very first season.
I got the very first season as well, and
Well,
kept
that's
getting
the
it for
only
a
time
little
I've
while.
forgotten it because I don't get items anymore. I don't really need anything. My cars are fine the way they are.
But the Rock Pass does have a lot new. There's a lot more. Like there's new goal explosion, the checker flag. That's a good goal explosion.
What?
And also the
Wait.
car. The car is also pretty good as well.
A lot of people said the car was okay. I barely Oh, the painted items
It
are the
reminds me of
same
the
for every
Mezzanine.
player?
It reminds me of the Mezzanine.
Bruh,
a
that
lot.
literally removes so much rarity. That's dumb. Here's my thinking.
Yes.
Epic is doing this because of
The lawsuit they got.
the lawsuit. I don't know if you guys have heard, but there was a class action lawsuit against Epic Games because of the old loot llama system in Fortnite and the crate system in Rocket League. That has been in the lawsuit. That lawsuit's been around for a while now. I do believe it's only applicable to the United States, like the actual, if you like actually getting anything from the lawsuit, that could be true, but
No, we all got stuff from the
well,
lawsuit.
any country did get the 1,000 credits. I know that for sure.
And on Fortnite, you got 1,000 V-Bucks.
I never did. I didn't buy a loot llama, so I don't think I ever did.
I did before.
But it was because of, I remember, and I see why, because I remember the first time I opened a crate, I got like 5 keys. I thought you got everything in the crate the very first time I opened it. And I'm not even joking. That was 2017. I was stupid. But I mean, I didn't necessarily get upset. Like, I don't know. Even like I remember like I'd open some crates from time to time, but it was gambling, and I see why they removed it. And I don't necessarily, for me, first of all, when they removed crates, I remember all the backlash, and I remember I originally didn't like the blueprint system, but then I eventually just stopped trading. Around the same time that they axed crates, that's when I just stopped. I just gave up on trading, and I didn't want to do it anymore. So it never really affected me that much. And then that was when Epic bought Psionics and all that stuff went down. I remember that stuff. I remember the day Epic bought Psionics still. I remember I compared Epic buying Psionics to Microsoft buying Mojang and how that basically killed Minecraft for 5 years, in my opinion at least. But anyways, I find that not showing the rarity, because here's the thing. For the Rocket Pass, you are paying for 70 tiers. You know what you are getting for those 70 tiers.
Now you're getting what you know for further as well.
And now you're getting what you know for further. I get why, because people are just going to go buy a bunch of Rocket Pass, like crate opening or like the tiers. And I get why they're doing that. But I think it removes a little bit. And I think it's more so for younger people as well. I mean, also for older people too, but it is gambling. I see why they removed it, and I don't disagree with the decision. Am I the biggest fan of the changes? No, but I can get behind why they removed it, and I respect it. For me, who doesn't even have the Rocket Pass anyways, it doesn't matter. But I think
have the Rocket Pass, and I'm just gonna say, sorry to interrupt you by the way, but it does affect quite a bit, because like it's always that aspect of, oh, I can just get one more level, see what I'm gonna get. I might be able to get something random.
I know,
Now,
but
you'll
that's
just be able to
the
go,
gambling.
oh, I can see everything I'm about to get.
That's the gambling, though. That's what Psionics
Yeah.
here is like trying. They're trying to remove that gambling aspect, and I definitely like see why. But I don't necessarily. I'm not necessarily like. I don't know. I don't really care all that much. Like I see why they removed it, and I respect it, but it's not my favorite decision. Now, what else do we have to talk about? The season 2 rewards.
We're not done yet. Not done with season 3. Hang on.
No. This is part of season 3.
Yeah, this is. I know. We're gonna talk first.
I don't want to do ranks yet.
So, no, we're not going to ranks yet. Trust me, we're fine. So, another big thing that I bet you didn't know, Blaze, if you were to go over and play a game, like for example, you're doing a best of 5 and like a scrim, let's say.
Okay.
Now, underneath your score, you have a tally like an RLCS.
A tally for what?
How much wins you have. So say you want your 2-0 right now and wins, you get 2 tallies in your underneath your score.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that when I played in the champ tournament. Right.
You have a tally now.
That there was an indicator. The indicator was kind of bad. I like the tally because that means there's less work for me when I have to host MTX scrims. So I do like that change. I'll be honest.
I do like that change too.
However,
thing, they could definitely change it from green to something else that looks nicer.
I gotta be honest though. Another thing, they'll light it like change it to like blue and red or blue and orange. That would be smart. Another thing.
That's what we were gonna. That's what I was thinking. They could definitely do a lot more with it.
Yeah. The lighting in the menu, I don't like. The lighting in the menu before Season 3 was launched was absolutely garbage. And the lighting in the menu is also not great now. And I will also say one thing that I hate. Psionics. If you're watching this, make the Steam or the frame rate in Epic, the performance summary, the same size that it was originally was. Because now, my performance summary is like way bigger than it was, and it annoys me. Because then it takes up more of my screen, and the only way to actually bring it back to the size that it was is to rescale my whole interface, and I'm not going to do that because then it would mess up everything else. So I find that kind of annoying, that my frame rate size changed. Because that was something that I was just so used to. I could just go, I'm playing my game, quickly look up at my frame rate to make sure my PC's not going crazy or something, and then just, it'll be fine, and just get back into it. But now, because that thing is bigger, it's like, oh, wow, this is not good. I don't like this. And yes, I could just turn frame rate on in Bacchus and solve all my problems, but I'm not going to do that because I like all the statistics that it gives me with minimum frame rates. All that stuff's really good. So if I'm getting like frame loss, for example, I can see that. That icon is just bigger now, and it just looks worse in general. I don't like it as much anymore. But like, I'm not going to turn it off. But I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Akimbo, if you're still on the stream, you might. But yeah. And then the Season 2 rewards are bad. I will be dead honest. The diamond reward is terrible. The platinum one is okay. The bronze one is okay. I don't know champ and above because I didn't get it. Honestly,
the champ one, it looks decent. I'll give Rocket League that.
Honestly,
the champ one's decent, but in my opinion, the best one would be silver or bronze.
Oh yeah, definitely. I will be honest, and the gold one was bad too. I saw in a Wavepunk stream he was going through all of them. I forget what the champ one looked like though. I will be honest
The champ one's basically just purple.
I think that the Rocket League rewards have really been lacking recently. So what was Season 1 rewards? What were they? It was wheels, right?
I remember.
Wasn't it wheels?
Probably.
I hate when they do wheels because they do wheels way too much.
In my opinion, this is what's going to happen this season. I'm calling a prediction right here. You can call this and ping this in MTX and anything you want. Calling it. It's going to be a goal explosion or a trail.
If they do trails again, well,
those
I don't
are the
know.
only things they haven't done in a long time.
I will be honest, probably the best season rewards, I think it might have been season 11 or 12. The season, though that season's wheels were really good. I don't have MSI Afterburner on. I don't have MSI Afterburner relevant.
The last time they did a goal explosion was season 10.
Season 10 was a goal explosion.
The last time they did a trail, I think, was season 7.
Season 7 was banners.
No, it's 8. Then they did it.
Were there trails in season 8? Have I played where there's been trails?
I never played when they're. I've played when they're back there, but I haven't fully tried hard and competitive back then.
I don't know if I play. I'm gonna boot up my game. I want to actually see here. I'll boot up my game real quick because I don't know.
The first I go back is season 9. I have season 9 platinum.
The farthest that I go back for my rewards, I have season 5, which was banners. Those the dragon banners in season 5 were actually really good. I actually like the dragon banners. Like even the silver dragon banner, I'll show it in a minute here. I'm just loading my game. The silver dragon banner is actually good. And then there were also goal explosions in season 5 as well. And the season 5 goal explosions were actually not bad. Let me just get the PlatsTalk display back up here. So we need my garage here. Ignore the fact that I'm on a scarab. I'll just switch over to my Octane here. But where is... So it was... Yeah, these goal explosions, the season 10 ones, These were all good. I like these goal explosions, especially while I had the plat one. I remember this was the most used goal explosion at Rocket League's, like, at the 10 years of battle cars. Oh, Mitch, I don't have trails from season 8. I don't have season 8 trails.
No, the trails were a long time ago. I just took.
It was season 4.
Season 4 is the last on Edge trails. So they're definitely gonna do trails.
What was, I think, was season 8 the boosts? Well, here's the season 2 boost. These are the really bad boosts I was talking about. This one, season 2 diamond. That's okay. Gold is, I don't like these. I remember I saw the pictures of them and I'm like, these are not good. Also, yes, I'm sorry for the frame loss. I'm not turning this in performance mode right now. Season 11 was boosts. I remember the season 11 boosts. Those were all okay. I didn't even get diamond season 11. Wow. Season 8 was boosts. The silver. I remember these season 8 boosts. These season 8 boosts were actually good. Like, these rewards were, like, way better. The season 8 boost was cool. And then what else do we have? Did they ever do toppers? Season 13. These wheels, these diamond wheels for season 13 are actually amazing. I'll be honest. That's probably my favorite award is the season 13 diamond wheels. Do you remember the season 13 wheels?
Season 13, probably.
I'm going
those
through.
Ones that spin?
Yeah, those are the ones that spin. Yeah. Season 13 plat, and then I had the season 6 wheels are also really clean. I like these ones too. The season 9 wheels were okay as well. Where's my? Yeah, my season 9 plat wheels are okay, but my season 9, I love these season 13 diamond wheels, and then my season 6 gold wheels are really clean. Like, this is when they're awards. I feel like they were just so much better back then. Like, compared to what they're doing now, where season 1 was... Oh, we didn't even see what season 1 was. What was it? Do you remember?
What season?
Oh, it was Boost, right. Was it Boost? No, season 2 was Boost. Season 1, like free-to-play season 1. I literally don't know what it was. Did I not get my free-to-play season 1 rewards? Oh, no, it was the decals! The decals! I never even showed the decals. These were the decals. The bronze... Actually, I'm not gonna lie. The season 1 rewards were actually pretty good. These are probably the best ones in a while. Oh, they gave decals in season 12 too?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, that season 12 platinum decal is actually really good. The season, like, here's the season 12 platinum decal, and here's the season 1 platinum decal. There's a difference. Here's the season 12 silver decal, and there's the season 1 silver decal. There's a difference. Or the gold one to the gold one. Or the bronze one to the bronze one. Like, it just... I feel like the rewards have just gotten so much worse. Also, I got, I have a bunch of BMDs now. Because I have, like, the other crap.
Oh, I had before the free-to-play, I had, like, 4. Like, not even 4. I think I had, like, 1 or 2. But now I have, like, almost 20.
But, yeah. I think that the rewards have just gotten so much worse. And they're kind of just going downhill. And now we have a solid 15 minutes to talk about my least favorite change of the season. Probably my least favorite change ever in Rocket League. What
The rank shift.
were they thinking with this? Okay, let me rephrase this. I get why they did the rank shift, but I hate it. And,
I say start by reading out like the thing they sent out.
I think I sent a message in MTX. Let me find it here. I remember I was originally really excited about the rank shift. I was originally really happy.
I'll say out the tweaks. I remember most about the tweet.
I am finding it right now. I found it. So I typed a message in MTX on all caps. This was April 7th. Does this mean that I will finally hit champ LMAO? And here's what it says. So competitive. Season 3 competitive has begun. Season 3 changes. 3v3 standard, 2v2 doubles. Adjusted MMR thresholds to address underpopulation in diamond ranks and above. These ranks were significantly less populated than in previous seasons, so we're bringing them the requirements into line for Season 3. Each tier from Champion 1 through Grand Champion 3 will have a slightly wider MMR range than Season 2. Supersonic Legend is not affected by these changes. For extra modes, each tier's MMR range is now narrower to better reflect the skill distribution of these playlists. In practice, that means Champion Plus ranks are reachable at lower MMR numbers. But I will just reread one thing. Adjusted MMR thresholds to address underpopulation in diamond ranks and above. These ranks were significantly less populated than in previous seasons, so we are bringing these requirements into line for Season 3. Psionics, your game went free to play less than a year ago. Why do you think they were underpopulated? If the game went free to play less than a year ago, most free to play kids, I can talk about this. I can talk to this. because I'm managing MTX, like the Rocket League competitive side. Most of these free-to-play people are Gold 3 to Plat 2. Why did we have the requirement at Plat 2 for MTX? Because there were a lot of these less experienced free-to-play people coming in. That was one of the biggest parts of it. And it was also not only that, but it was because there were a lot lower game numbers. And that game numbers, I was like, well, are you really experienced? Now I think that this season we would see those free-to-play players start to break in. But here's the problem. And it's not even necessarily the free-to-play players. Now, I am Champ 1. I got it in 3s today, so I can officially say that I am Champ 1 for the first time. First reason why I hate it.
Going on topic and all that, I say let's start off by saying, what was your rank last season, and how much did it shift because of this?
So my rank last season?
Yep, your last season rank.
I can check my MR numbers, but let me just say, when I hit Champ,
tracker.
It removed a lot of, because in season 3, like, if the ranks hadn't changed, I was going to hit Champ for the first time. I was pretty confident that I was going to get Champ for the very first time. That satisfaction of me hitting Champ for the first time is gone. And that's probably the biggest reason, one of the biggest reasons why I'm against it. Then the second reason here, my Epic, it's just like not loading. Can you like search up? All right, we'll just let that load. The second reason,
because I'll say my ranks right now. My last season rank in 2v2, I was 1236. And I had just barely broken the Champ 1. Now this season, my MR is 1192.
oh, finally, it's loading.
And I'm currently at low C2.
We have something from Relevant here. I just saw it in chat. I was Plat 2 Div 4 on 2s, and I just won 4 matches on my placements. Ended up in Plat 3 Div 3. How is Stip Diamond 2? If you're Plat 2 Div 4 on 2s, and you just won 4 matches on my placements, and ended up in Plat 3 Div 3. I think that stuff could be starting to sell down now, but so my rank right now is in 3s. I'm not ranked in 2s yet, and I'm actually not that great. I'm 1072, which for me, I actually want to Mitch play with you on your ult because I need to make up a couple games. But I am 1155 MMR in 3v3, an MMR that I have been before on a win streak, and I am Champion 1 Division 3. In Season 2, I ended at 1127 MMR 1166 MMR in 3s. And you want to know, so a higher MMR that I am right now. I am right now 1155, and I ended season 2 at 1166. My rank in season, so this is actually a perfect comparison. My rank in season 2 for 3v3 was Diamond 3 Division 2. So I am over a rank higher with 10 lower MMR. And the reason why I don't like that is because right now you have players who are in Champ of all different ranks. So basically Platinum, and when you get into Platinum, and it's something I've become very aware of as I've kind of gotten through the ranks and gotten to be very stable at D3. When you get into Platinum, there's a much different playstyle. People are much less confident. It's a lot more ball chasing. Diamond 1 and 2, it's a lot of throwing the ball away. Diamond 3 is when people are starting to hold on to it. And Champ 1 is when you're being a lot smarter with challenges. You had these sections of ranks that each had their own meta. Now, what you have in the first few days of placements is that all of those metas are combined. So you have Champ players losing to Platinums, not because they're worse, but because the playstyle is different. And that is what bothers me so much. The ranking system does not have those segregated metas as it used to. This makes it good for Plat players for now. And the reason why I'm saying for now is because these Plat players, if there's a Plat player who gets ranked D3, they're going to fall. And the reason why is because these Champ players and these high Diamond players, it will not take them very long to learn. And I still do think that they will go to like Diamond 2, for example, and get to where their MMR number is. But I will say this. I understand in a sense why they did it, but Rocket League, Psyonix, you have a game that went free to play less than a year ago. Of course, most of the players are going to be lower ranked. A year after I started playing Rocket League, I was gold. I might have not even been gold. I think I had just hit gold. I was like gold 1 a year after I started playing the game for the first time. Maybe gold 3 a year or gold 2 a year after I started playing the game consistently. This game hasn't even been free to play for a year. Now, mind you, there is all the stuff going on in the world right now, and people have played more, so people have gotten higher. And I also played less than a lot of people, than like I did at that early stages. But these people have to get and grind into those higher ranks, because now what's going to happen in a few seasons is there's going to be an overpopulation on the other end. Give it a year, in my opinion, and there will be overpopulation in Diamond, Champion, and Grand Champion unless the game continues its steady growth rate. If the game continues growing and you're constantly getting more bronze, silver, and gold players, that might not be an issue. But if that's not happening, then that could be a problem. I don't know what you take of all of this, but my opinion is that it was...
I'm going to say this. If this will probably... Most people should know what this is, but if they don't, then I'll simpler it up after. Last season, in my 2v2 rank, was in the top, almost top, 2-3% of players.
I'll find your rank.
This season, I'm now in the top 15%, and I'm almost champ 2.
So, it doesn't say. So last season you ended off at C1 Div 2, and this season, right now on your main, you're unranked. What about your alt?
My alt is ranked almost champ 1.
How are you almost C2 then?
Oh, my alt?
You're 1192. That's why.
Yeah, my main champ 2 starts at 1200 roughly.
I see. I hate those changes. Also, I just want to point out that you are Platinum 3 Division 4 in Snow Day right now.
We don't talk about that because I can't get bronzes in that game mode.
Another point here from Relevant. Rocket League will run out of silvers and golds. If the MMR requirements are higher, this is benefiting lower ranked players. And the reason why I think I'm against it, first of all, it removed my satisfaction of getting champ. Probably my 2 best memories in Rocket League were the time I first hit silver. Or sorry, not those. The time I first... Actually, yes. My 3 best memories, the time I first hit silver, the time I first hit platinum, and the time I first hit diamond. I remember the time I first hit diamond really well. It was like a year and a half ago. Not even a year and a half ago, like a year and a few months ago. I remember that time really well. That satisfaction is lost. If you make it this easy for players to get to new ranks... Exactly, a good point from Relevant there. It removes that grinding aspect. And for someone who is playing ranked... to get to those new ranks and have fun while doing it, getting a new rank set is one of the most rewarding things that you can feel in this game. I lost that because of this rank shift. That's probably the reason why I hate it the most. Because I know after a season, when there's always a reset, the ranks are always iffy for a while. There's always metas that are mixed and stuff, and that's eventually going to settle, and that's going to get better. But that grinding aspect, and another thing, is it necessarily good to teach a lot of these new players that, getting to new ranks will become easy? Because what's going to happen, because that's not the case. For people, you have to grind really hard to get to new ranks. And right now, essentially, in a certain sense, what is going on is that, in a way, you're teaching new players that, you can just get up super easily. Which, in reality, these players are going to be stuck at Diamond for a long time. Now, that depends. No, mind you.
Well, because all Rocket League did was remove one skill base. Pretty much, when you get a new rank, you learn a new mechanic or something like that. You learn something new. Now they took that out. Those plats aren't going to learn positioning. They're not going to learn what to do. So now they have to reteach themselves it.
It's just gonna. I don't like that.
It's gonna slow down the rank system a lot.
I don't like it because you want to teach that. These newer players that are in the scene that have only been here for about a year, that if you want to get high in this game, you got to grind for it. And you have to just put your foot down and just grind. And that's how you get high. I'm not good by any means, but that's how I got to Diamond 3. Notice how I'm not saying that's how I got to Champ 1. Because I got to Champ 1, and this is
by just playing.
Literally because of this new change. That whole sense, and Relevant, you are exactly right in this. And Akimbo, I don't know if Psyonix will necessarily realize what they've done because it has balanced the rank system. They achieved their goal. But I think another thing that it has done is, in a certain sense, pissed off some of their hardcore audience. I am very against the changes because it removed a sense of satisfaction for me. Now, mind you, I think that you can't just turn back now. I think that what's done is done because then you're going to have a lot of these new players being like not necessarily understanding, like not many people read the patch notes. I'm probably one of the only people who does. I don't think a lot of people actually read the patch notes. They're gonna be like, oh, why was I lower? Oh, blah blah blah, thinking like that. But it's you never like the only other time that there might have been a major skill distribution change was after season 5. There could have been a very major one because I remember I got ranked at like silver 3 instead of silver 1. So there could have been a major one there. But I would say for the most part, I got to diamond 3 by grinding, but I didn't get to champ 1 by grinding because yes, over the last couple days when I've been doing my placements, I have been feeling like I've been playing better. But that would not have propelled me to champ if it was a normal season. That would have got me close. And I think this season I would have hit it for the first time. And I was looking forward to that. But that is gone now. And I will probably, because I'm not going to get GC, and I've pretty much already accepted that because I'm just going to get very busy in the future. I can almost guarantee. I'm not going to have that sense of satisfaction again, which is kind of sad to think about in a certain sense. But I don't know if you agree with me on that. I'm sorry, it's kind of just me ranting here. But to remove that, I think it removes from people who are on the cusp of like where I am. Like you're at D3, you're so close. For me, I was at low D3. This season would have been it. I would have hit champ 1 by the end of the season. I'm like, this season, I can do this. It's gone now because they made it too easy. So the real battle now is for me to hit champ 2. And that's barely even a battle. And not because it's not a difficult MMR for me to reach. It'll be a challenge. But it's
roughly 1200.
It's C2. It's not champ. It's champ 2. I see what Psyonix did. But in a certain sense, you can't teach, in my opinion, you can't teach this new player, these new players coming into the community, that this is going to be easy. You can't do that. And then the second reason, it screws up people that are on the fence, and now the metas are mixed. So this is going to create almost like a major turmoil in ranked for probably the next month, which honestly deters people like me from playing ranked because I'm playing with teammates who aren't very good. I know this problem has happened with Lynx on MTX at the start of last season, at the start of this season. But
You're playing with platinums and you're versing Justin.
Like I'll compare me to Lynx right now. I am in 3s. I am 3 MMR lower than Lynx, who should be 2 ranks higher than me. Or at least 1 rank higher than me. That's what the rank shift does. And yes, it does happen at the start of every season. And it's why I personally do not like rank resets. But you can't just make it super easy for people to get to new ranks in my mind. There needs to be that grinding element. Because that is the most satisfying part of Rocket League for a lot of people. Is getting, or the most satisfying, I'm going to tie into Fortnite here. I don't know if you have anything that you want to say after. I'm sorry that I'm just ranting right now. But I'll tie it into Fortnite. The most satisfying part of Fortnite when I used to play it was every win I got. Same with the most satisfying part of Rocket League is being able to get to these new ranks. That's gone. They made it too easy for me to get to champ. I will not have, because when I hit C2 or something like that, when I hit like Plat 3 for the first time, I was happy. But it was different. You're not getting that new symbol. You're not getting that new rank set that you're out of diamond and you're in champ, for example. And yes, it is kind of cool how far I feel like I've come in the last year, me going from Plat 3, which is why the podcast is called PlatsTalk, to now C1. But it's that satisfaction is gone. I don't know if you have anything else to add, but I'm not, me being upset is not, I am upset. I'm not like sad by it by any means, but I hit C1 today and I was obviously happy, but at the same time it was a bit upsetting.
The joy is just missing because you know that your last season MR was the exact same, but you were low D3.
Well, it was lower. I finished lower.
Yeah, you were low D3 last season.
Mind you, my goal
C2.
Exactly. My goal in placements is 1127 because that's where I was last season. I just want to maintain that. I'm very happy with my rank right now. I don't have any issues with it. I just want to maintain it and play my best. And yes, I was playing very well at the start of my 3s placements today. I did them all today. But hitting C1, and yes, I went 7-3, and I was probably most happy
I'm
about
just gonna
that.
tie in though another MMR change. The extras game mode like Rumble, for example.
You're gonna have so many people getting RNG champ. Guys, what are you thinking? Like,
Everyone, for example, me and Akimbo almost last season, we almost hit C3.
you're gonna
Like we were
get
just
RNG
off
champ this
C3.
season without a doubt in my mind. You're gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it because I hate Rumble. I absolutely hate playing Rumble because it's
But
just
see, each rank was almost like 70 MMR. So
yeah.
since Rocket League just add an extra 100 MMR, that's one whole rank set you're now going up. So me and Akimbo would probably be almost high C3 now.
It's honestly you're grinding for a goal. And I don't know if any low ranked players are necessarily upset about this change. And I'm talking maybe like, and I'm not talking about all low ranked players. I'm sure a lot of them are upset about it in a certain sense because, you know, a lot of these players were going to push into consistent diamond for the first time. They're in the same boat that I am in right now. But I think that, I don't know if it's a lot of low ranked players right now are happy and taking it for granted or upset like we are. I'm curious.
I can tell right now, whenever, for example, me and Noah were playing twos one day, and when he hit champ for the first time, it was easy just to the placements. Like the next day when we logged on, I could tell the difference of play we are versing.
Like
You can clearly, like, once you're at a higher rank like us, you'll start to be able to know and tell who's the lower rank and who's just out of their place.
oh yeah, like I'm sure when
So
we
every
played,
single time I played twos with Nova that one day, I know everyone was out of their place because the only thing that they were doing was just ball chasing.
and it's even like I think when we play, you can like when we play twos, you can tell I'm the worst player just because I have a lot less mechanics.
But see, now you're gonna be one of the better players because all you have to the best way of beating a player that's ball chasing is just play them, play whatever they do, play off them.
I mean, it's
And
tough.
I can
It's
tell
just,
when the players get mad is because they think that ball chasing is gonna work. They constantly think it's gonna work, but once you learn, because people in champ, they've already gone past the ball chasing way. That's platinum. Platinum, you're just gonna ball chase 24/7.
yeah, and I
That's
mean,
what you're gonna do.
I agree with you there,
And
and
then diamond, you start to get out of the habit of ball chasing. You start learning, okay, well, I'm just gonna fake challenge and then I'm gonna go for it. But
I mean, I
now
never fake challenge
at
but
champ
I did
last
both these.
season, I just hit champ, and the player base was basically only fake challenging. And now you're going to go into the same rank, but now everyone ball chases. Everyone's got to
Relevant, don't feel
relearn how to
attacked
defend
because
ball
I'm not
chasing.
I'm not meaning this at all platinums.
I
And mind
am.
you, Relevant, you got placed very similar to your original rank, so this is not meant at all platinums.
Not all platinum, just most platinums that ball chase. Basically, anyone
Oh,
that
Relevant,
plays
you're
NA.
far from ball chasing. No, you don't ball chase at all. In the scrim, I literally said this before. I'll say it again. You were the only one who knew positioning. No offense to Stiplicity and Shrek. They double committed a lot. You knew positioning a lot. You did not ball chase. It's a common issue in Plat, though, with ball chasing. But I've played with you, Relevant. I wouldn't say you were ball chasing. Your positioning
sounds
obviously
pretty
could be improved, but that's just because you're Plat.
Let us know if you want to run threes. We'll run threes someday.
All right, yeah, I'm down with that. I can just play my ult. I'm
We'll run
down.
some threes.
I'm down. Honestly, I'm down.
Me,
I'm down for
you,
that.
relevant. I say we'll do that one day.
All right, yeah. I'm down. I would like to do that, but no,
Hashtag
Relevant.
get
I would
relevant
not
to
say you're a
champ.
ball chaser. Relevant.
Hashtag
I would
get
not
relevant to
say
champ.
that a lot of this applies to you in general. I don't mean to attack anyone with what I was talking about. It's just that
I mean to attack anyone that ball chases.
I don't mean to attack
you.
anyone with ball chases either, because I will be honest, I was there once too. When I was
Yes.
in Gold
I mean,
3,
you're sometimes still there, but that just depends.
I
on the
am
day.
sometimes still there, and I own up to that. But you know, when I was like in Gold 3, I had no knowledge of positioning, and then I eventually learned it. I was like Gold 3 Plat 1 back when Solo Standard was the thing, like Season 6.
I love Soul
And
Standard. They should bring back Soul
I
Standard.
know one that I hated that game mode.
I
dude.
want it. It's like it's just like one of those games where it's like you can play like you just play if you want to play competitively, but you don't really care about your rank. You
I
can
see.
still play. 'Cause remember, I was like what Gold 2 in that.
So yeah, I just
And I
want to
was, like-
reiterate, like, if you're a
And I
ball
was high
chaser,
diamond.
if
back
you are a
then.
ball chaser, the reason
Learn to
is
position.
is because if you are
If you're
someone
a
who
ball
chases,
chaser,
it
get
is
better.
often in my mind.
Get help.
No.
Yes, if you're a ball chaser, get help.
No, we're not. I'm not trying to attack our audience here, but and you
I'm
mean
only attacking ball
by
chasers.
help you mean Rocket League coaching, right?
Rocket League coaching, yes. Ask Musty Cow. Pay
Not a
$400 for
bad
like an
idea,
hour.
but if you're a ball chaser and you think you are a ball chaser, don't feel attacked because we were both there once. I know I was.
If you think you're a ball chaser, you're not a ball chaser. If you don't think you're a ball chaser, you're a ball chaser.
So I'm a ball chaser. What would you
Yes.
do if Heat Seeker became a ranked game mode? Oh god, I'd actually play that.
Oh, I'd be the best at that.
I would actually be happy if there was ranked Heat Seeker. But if you're someone who ball chases, it is probably most likely because you have not been exposed to higher level players, and that's something that comes with time. As you learn more and more, you'll naturally break that habit. The main issue is that now, just because of the way that the ranks are being set up, and this honestly screws up low rank players too, their placements might not go as well in a lot of scenarios because they're being forced to adapt too fast.
Well, another thing though, they're taking out the big gap of diamond, and now they're making all the diamonds are now going to become champs. All the platinums are going to become like almost probably champs as well because they're ball chasing. Now that leaves the golds. Golds aren't good enough to hold up against like the diamonds and plats, so they're going to have to start stretching to take over that platinum rank.
Well, yeah, that's another thought. Like that's another thought. Who's gonna get plat now?
Who's going to take over platinum? Because now platinum's going to be the open rank. But last season, platinum was the average rank, and everyone was working towards diamond.
I will also be honest right now. I was looking forward in a certain way to when all these free-to-play players were going to come with me and be with me because I knew they were all going to pass me at some point. And I was interested to see what they're going to bring to the table, and that could have happened this season or in a couple seasons. I was not looking forward. I was not looking forward to being taken over in rank by people who have been playing the game for a quarter of the time that I have. But regardless,
Yes.
I still was, in a certain sense, looking forward to playing with some of these, lesser experienced players, just kind of almost being a leader in a certain sense.
Be a coach.
That
$500
is
for
not
an
going to
hour of
happen.
coaching.
That is going to happen.
Hashtag Musty.
Right now, that will happen in a way that I don't want it to because you're going to have... Because here's the thing. Right now in placements, the champs are not adjusted to the plats.
So
The plats
platinums
are not
getting
adjusted
higher.
to the champs. The meta could be redefined.
It's gonna be redefined because now the platinums won't change their way because it's gonna work on champs a lot of the time. Because champs are used to knowing like everyone fake challenging, so they don't really get baited by it much. Sometimes you get the common bait, but if, for example, platinums will never be able to defend a fast shot. I know that's in a bunch of scenarios. Because one time, a lot of times I play twos now with Nova, all I have to do is just shoot the ball, and then the defense will just give up because they don't know how to save it.
But yeah, I honestly think that the reason why I don't like it is just because it's annoying when I'm placed with people who might not be as experienced as me, and I get that they're newer at the game. And another reason why I don't like it, this could be I saw a video on I think it was Waiting. It was the Rocket League Esports the documentary. If you think about it, this is the first instance of Psyonix potentially defining the meta. Because Psyonix
Ever
is
since
not
the time when they messed up the servers.
Psyonix is not dividing the meta. Like Psyonix is not defining the meta, but they've changed it. And I think the main reason, just to we've been going for a while, so just to reiterate, the main reason I'm upset, it causes the meta change, which in a certain sense does screw up both the lower ranks and the higher ranks. That satisfaction of a lot of these lower rank players, or a lot of players in general, breaking into that next rank. Anybody at Silver 3, Gold 3, Plat 3, Diamond 3, Champ 3, GC, or not really GC3, but anyway, basically at Silver 3, Gold 3, Plat 3, Diamond 3, Champ 3, maybe even Bronze 3 potentially. And I'm in that boat, their satisfaction of reaching that new rank is gone. And on top of that, there's going to be an adjustment period causing the meta to change. So that's probably the ball chasers, people ball chasing. I personally have encountered few because I haven't played as much, but it is annoying when people do ball chase. It's annoying. I find it annoying, but you can deal with it, and there are ways to. So I do not want to hate on any ball chasers right now. I would like to reiterate that because
if you ball chase, there's plenty of training packs to help you stop ball
Oh yeah,
chasing.
definitely. Just
And if that doesn't work, I'm pretty sure there's someone on a higher rank than you that would love to make you stop ball chasing.
if you're like, or even like I did coaching with Robbie before, like Robbie did some coaching with me and Nova a while back, and there's a lot of good tips. Like if you know people that are higher ranks than you, just find some people that can help you learn positioning. There's YouTube videos online. I found a really good one that was like Silver 3 positioning. It is the same positioning that I still use today. And it works for me. Yes, I cut rotation all the time. Yes. I am close. I am a ball chaser.
Yes.
But still, it's helped me in a certain sense. I'm not as much of a ball chaser as I used to be. I still call myself a ball chaser, half serious, half as a joke. But it really comes down.
The only thing right now that the higher ranks are gonna have, like say for example, Platinum's gonna go up against a champ. The game is pretty close. The only difference is the champ's gonna have more mechanics and more defense.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
It's harder to score and it's easier for the champ. For example, here's a good example. Me and Akimbo, we are both champs. Both of us do flip resets. For example, a Platinum will not be able to do a flip reset.
Yeah. The other thing though.
But also at the same time, there are some Plats that have learned how to do triple flip resets. And there's Speed who can't do a flip reset.
Oh my god, I remember that reference. I'm proud of you right now. But yeah, it's just you're gonna have this huge conflictions with the community. Like, it's gonna be such a toss-up as to what players are doing what. It's gonna be a crazy month, and we're gonna see how the meta changes.
But another thing I want to say, toxicity is back for champs.
Oh.
Because another thing is the
D3s are there. D3 and Plat 2 are the most toxic ranks in Rocket League without a doubt.
And now they're in Champion now because all the Platinums and Diamonds are there.
Me. I didn't even think of that. Because I'm leaving D3, the toxicity is leaving with me. Let's go. Honestly, I've gotten used to it at this point. D3 is like,
it came right back though, Blaze. It's back in Champ because all the Platinums say, "Oh yeah, you're so bad at the game," trying to discourage you from getting higher. But all they're doing is just gonna keep ball chasing.
Don't listen to them. If someone's this great, I don't think this is the Platinums in general. This is anyone. Have you seen D3 toxicity before?
Yes, it's horrible.
Like, this is the D3s, Mitch. Like, I don't even think this is the Plat 2s. The Plat 2s right now are at, like, Plat 3 Diamond 1. I think that this is the D3s that are in Champ now. And they don't have that satisfaction of getting out of there, which would possibly cause them to be less toxic. So, they're toxic. And saying this as a D3,
and here's another big thing, though, that I can say to Sunless and all that. Make an alt, go to Champ 1 or Diamond 3. There you go, you got yourself some content.
It can be toxic. I mean, I don't know if
and
we
you
have
go
much else to add here.
Just get your Lethamyr to 1v1 them,
minutes.
or get your Arsenal. Honestly, no, get Arsenal or Lethamyr.
Like,
get one of those two.
I mean, yeah, the point is, with the changes in Season 3, it's a mixed bag. I love the theme.
I'm excited to see less Supersonic, like Road to SSL, like the next season, because it's now going to show all of, like the big changes that's going to happen. Because you can compare it to last season and be like, oh, back in D3, they never used to do this. Oh, back in this rank, they never used to do this, but now they do this.
Tying back into Leth hitting a million, it's going to be way different. But overall, in Season 3, it's such a mixed bag. There's changes to the Rocket.
And I'm excited to see what Rocket League has. They have a huge... everything's in their court right now. They can choose whether to go with it or go against it.
Exactly. Like, Season 3 is going to be not necessarily a make or break for the game, but it's going to be a huge change. You have a really good Rocket Pass theme that's getting back with Season 2. So far, the music has been good as well. Like, I haven't listened to the song by Ellis, but it looks okay. I've heard it like a little bit. I'm sure it's probably fine. Boss fight endgame is great. You have good music coming in. The maps are really good. The theme is really good. But then you have the changes to the ranks that it just throws everyone off.
I feel that every single season, Rocket League has somehow managed to always anger their OG players.
Oh, in some way, shape, or form, yes. Like,
and every single season, they have found a way to anger them. Always.
I'm sure.
Whether it's they do something to the rank, whether they do something to like just their specific anything, they find a way to always make everyone mad.
But you can't please everyone.
Happy.
That it comes down to that. You can't please everyone, and overall, the changes are
just give us a goal explosion. Everyone will be happy.
It's not gonna cause me from. It's not gonna stop me from playing the game. The changes are changes, but we'll see what happens. It's gonna be an exciting little bit for Rocket League. So, want to hear questions from chat? I will quickly read. Relevant, we answered that. You do not ball chase. Heatseeker became ranked. Yes, I would play it. Who would win? A teammate of 2 plats and okay. Who would win? A teammate of 2.
Is it 2 plats versus 1 champ?
No, 2 plats versus 1 champ. We know the answer to. We've done a video on that. It is.
Exactly. I was gonna say, here's the video. Watch it.
Who would win? A teammate of 2 plat 1s and a GC, or a teammate of 2 C1s and a gold 1? I'm gonna base this off of last season's ranks because I don't know this season's ranks very well. I think that it depends how high the GC is. If the GC is at a point where they could,
in my opinion, it doesn't matter about the rank. It matters because, for example, here's a really big good thing. When me, Akimbo, and Robbie were playing that one scrim, you can tell the difference. Like, yes, we were really close, and like we're closer in skill, about a rank set off. We're almost 2 rank sets off. That's close. Compare that to a GC and 2 platinums. The GC is gonna have to 1v3 because the GC doesn't have any passing for the platinums because the platinums don't know where to be.
yeah,
Versus
I
if you have
think
2 champs, the champs can work together.
I
you
would
can
lean more
2v3.
towards. I agree with you. I'd lean more towards 2
You
C1s
can
and gold 1s.
2v3 versus a 1v3. Because if we already answered this, if we took a Robbie versus 2 plats, the 2 plats can still work together and use their mechanics to take down the GC.
Yeah, we beat Robbie, and we did beat Robbie in that video.
Yes. And if we do it again, we'll probably end up beating him again.
Stay tuned for the rematch, by the way. We're going to probably do
Stay
that
tuned
soon.
for rematch.
And then the final question is from Akimbo. You guys are plat. Okay, I should probably answer.
Yes, I agree. We are definitely bronze.
Okay. Wildcaptors keeps telling me to change the name of PlatsTalk. You really want to change it to Diamond Talk or to Champs Talk? Personally, I'm kind of wanting to leave it as PlatsTalk, and the main reason is, I want to just keep some consistency, and we made it when we were plat, and I think it's just a dumb joke just to keep the name PlatsTalk alive. It's been like this for a year. I feel like it's just kind of like a dumb joke to leave it at this point.
But if Relevant's here, if you want to play tomorrow, me and Blaze are both available to play.
Yeah, Relevant. Send me a DM on Discord.
We'll play some 3s.
I'm not doing anything over the next couple days, so Relevant, if you want to play 3s, send me a DM on Discord. But you have anything else to add?
Other than Relevant, play 3s with us. That's much it.
Do you mean plants? Yeah, PlatsTalk does kind of rhyme a little bit. It's close to rhyming.
Yeah, we're changing it on April. Next time on something special day, we're gonna change it to PlatsTalk.
And then I have to redo the image and just put a bunch of plants on it.
Yes.
Just get some flowers and just put them all over there. You have anything else to add, or chat? Do you have any more questions for us? It's actually been probably one of the higher viewed PlatsTalks. We had a max 4 viewers.
Wow. My God, we're peaking.
We are peaking. This is like my Rocket League ranks.
Hard like Nova is in 2s.
Oh my God, that's amazing. So yeah, any more questions? You want to run some 2s after this for a bit?
I'll run some 2s, sure.
All right, yeah.
What time is it? Fuck. I can't swear, can I? That's fine.
I'm not cutting it out. I'm leaving it in. In videos,
That's fine.
I can. In videos, I can like bleep it, and I'm like good enough at editing now. But we'll just leave that in the end. But that's gonna happen this episode of PlatsTalk.
Before you hand this shit, that reminds me of that one laser beam thing where he went on the video during one of the Fortnite like pro amps, and he swore. And then they said you can't swear, and he swore again, and he was banned from going back.
And one more question from Relevant. Will you buy the F1 or the Mustang? I think those were the cars in the trailer. I won't actually.
The F1. That's gonna come in the I'm shop probably one day.
Okay, the F1. I'm a stream snipe you. I'm not streaming Akimbo. I'm not like gonna.
Okay, Akimbo, if you want to stream snipe, I wish you good luck. But
because we're running 2s, he wants to stream snipe. Yeah, I wish you good luck.
You won't find us, and if we will destroy you.
Okay.
Because we have the power of love on our side.
What? We have the power of the fact that we've known each other for like I don't even know how many years.
We have the power of Nova on our side. Nova can't goalie.
Okay, the F1 will have a trash hitbox. I haven't actually looked at it.
Just think at the end. It's gonna have the what's it called? The hybrid hitbox.
Mustang will probably have Dominus.
Akimbo is texting me. Invite me to the party when you finish.
If it's for 3s, I honestly don't
really
want to play 3s.
I just said no. I just said no.
He wants to know when we're queuing.
I said K. Alright, well, I think we should end the stream here.
Yeah, that's gonna wrap up this stream. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/mtxgaminggg for the final day of the freestyle event. But that's gonna wrap up this PlatsTalk stream. If you did enjoy, please sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications so you never miss one of the streams. That's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you all so much for watching.